So I've been learning quite a few things from quite a few people recently. How to grill the perfect steak at home with Chef Desmond, gourmet Guinness recipes from Chef Shen, and awesome food styling from CR Tan. But as I planned for my own great grill out at home, I realized I needed a little bit more help with how to choose the right cuts of meat. So that's why my buddy Bobby from Eastside Butchers is coming by to teach us how to choose that perfect cut of meat. I'm excited, and I hope you are too. So long, cha. Hey Bobby!
Hey Paul, how's it going?
Good, brother. Thanks for coming all the way here.
No problem, my pleasure.
Hey.
How's it
it
been?
going? Good, brother.
I have something for you.
Oh, Christmas came early.
Yeah.
Thanks. Well, come on in, come on in.
Sure, thanks.
All right, Bobby.
Yes, Paul.
So what have you brought for me today?
Okay, so today I got for you something very special. I prepared for you 4 cuts of meat.
You say special, I'm already happy. Then you say 4 different cuts of meat, I'm also very happy. Okay.
Yeah. Alright, so we have our ribeye here.
Okay.
Okay, next we have our thigh tip. Then here we have our more common strip loin. And lastly, this is my favorite, this is the flank.
Ooh. Okay, so let me get this right. So flank,
Yep.
strip loin,
Strip loin,
tri-tip,
tri-tipped,
ribeye.
ribeye.
Okay, so 4 different cuts today.
Yes.
Oh, I'm very excited already. So let's cut these bad boys open though.
Okay, sure.
But before
Let's
we
do
do
that.
that, let's wash our hands because we've got to be hygienic. We've been doing that a lot
Yeah,
recently.
definitely.
And then let's plate these up and let's talk a little bit more about these particular cuts.
Okay, sure.
Cool. Come on. I have it all set here, brother. Bobby, you've already introduced the 4 different cuts,
Yes.
but maybe you can explain a little bit more about why they are different.
Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, so today I actually got for you, this is actually the flank cut. So the flank cut is actually near the belly area. So a lot of our customers, when they come in, right, when tell them this is the belly, they say, you sure? Where's the fat, you know?
Because different belly now,
it's
you see?
different belly,
You see?
yeah.
Yeah,
But
lah.
however, we must remember, the cattle actually eats a lot of feeds daily, you know. Yeah, so this is actually the muscle part.
Okay,
Yeah,
interesting.
So next we have is the strip loin. The strip loin is actually near the back, near the spine area. Yeah. So this is a very common cut that people usually eat at the for Western cafes, etc. Yeah, this is quite common cuts. Next we have is the tri-tip. So if you notice, right, the reason why it's called tri-tip is actually in like a triangle shape.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so this is actually at the bottom of the strip loin. So you can also call this as like the boomerang cut.
Okay.
Yeah. In Aussie we call it the boomerang cut. Yeah. Yeah. So the flavor is awesome. Yeah. So you can see the fats distribution. Yeah, it's perfect. This is also good for grilling. Yeah. Then the last one, of course, we have the grand prize, which is the rib eye. Yeah.
Yeah.
I always order the rib eye.
Okay.
Yeah. Because look at the fats, man. Look at
Yes.
the whole overall piece of meat. Yeah. So you really can't go wrong, you know, grilling with a piece of ribeye.
Fair enough, fair enough. Okay, interesting. I like that. So, no matter what though, 4
Yeah.
different cuts of meat from 4 different areas of the cow, but all good for grilling.
Definitely.
These are the cuts we should be grilling. Okay, that's the most important thing because that's what we're here to do.
Yeah. So aside from the cuts, right, that makes a great grill out, on top of that, actually, the breed of the cattle matters as well. So actually today I brought for you actually 2 breeds of cattle. So one on the left I have is actually the Black Angus.
Okay.
Okay. And on the right I actually have is the famed Wagyu.
Wagyu I know from Japan.
Yes, you're right.
Okay.
How about Black Angus?
Black Angus. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm thinking it's Scotland.
Yes, you're right. Okay.
I knew it. You owe me a Guinness.
Okay.
Okay.
However, I got to state it. Okay, so for the Black Angus and Wagyu, right, these are all actually imported, you know, raised and bred in Australia.
Okay.
Yeah, so we actually imported them from Australia.
So okay, how does I kind of understand how it works, but again, so for everyone at home, even though the origin of the breeds are from Japan and Scotland, nowadays you can farm cattle
due to
anywhere.
globalizations, you know, yeah.
So these are meats from Australia.
Yeah.
Okay.
But definitely very quality meat.
Yes, obviously. I mean, once you say Wagyu and Black Angus, we know already you're setting a high standard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So if we look to the left, right, you can see here what is the difference between the Black Angus and actually the Wagyu is actually the marbling. Yeah. So due to the genetics, right, Wagyu actually has a much higher fats distribution among the muscle compared to Black Angus. If you can see side by side, right, definitely in terms of the fat distribution, all these things, this would be around like a marble score 4 instead.
Marble score 4. And this one was a marble score?
This is around 8 to 9.
8 to 9.
Yeah, of course.
Out of 10?
No, 9 plus is the highest for Australia.
Oh wow, okay. So this is pretty much...
Yeah. This is like the pinnacle.
Yes, this is the pinnacle.
Yeah.
Wow.
For you, man.
For me? Yeah, I like that. I like that. All right, man. I'm a lucky boy today.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Okay, so basically, you're saying that the Wagyu is something like maybe we can have for a special occasion.
Yeah.
Birthday, anniversary, when we really want to splurge and spoil ourselves.
But definitely, Black Angus is equally good in terms of flavors and profile.
Yes. So this is more like like I said, the more affordable. You can have it on a Wednesday night at home. You just want to grill a really nice steak to enjoy a meal for that caliber.
Yes, yeah.
Too good.
Last tip of the day. Okay. So what makes a great grill? Aside from the cuts of the meat, okay, the breed of the cattle, and the last thing actually, the diet of the cattle.
Okay, diet.
So in terms of diet, we actually have the grass-fed and the grain-fed.
That makes sense. Grass-fed, grain-fed. I know a little bit about it, but again, maybe for the benefit of everyone, you can explain it a little bit more in depth.
Yeah, sure. Okay. So in terms of grass-fed, like I said, the diet comprises of grass, naturally. Yeah. So in terms of the fat distribution, is much more leaner. Yeah. So some people prefer it because it's healthier. Whereas for grain-fed, you can actually achieve much more higher marbling. Yeah, and the flavor is actually richer. Yeah, due to the fats melting away when you grill it.
Okay. And of course, that all makes it why also the Wagyu is a little bit more expensive because you have to produce the grain.
Yes, correct. So usually when you go to the butcher shop, right, the grain fat is slightly pricier than the grass fat.
But again, they produce the grain with a higher fat content, which then obviously goes into the meat at the end of the day.
Correct.
It's very interesting. That makes sense. It's like humans, right?
Yeah.
We are what we eat. So those who eat a little bit more clean, lean salad, technically they should be leaner. And if you eat a little bit more meat with a bit of fat, you know that's what you're getting in. We are what we eat.
Yeah.
My last question, as we wrap up, before we go to the grill, is: would you marinate these meats?
Okay, Paul. So the meat is, like I said, very flavorful because this is good quality meat. You know, so I wouldn't really recommend marinating it. You know, because it will be covering the flavors of the meat. You know, so for the Wagyu, I think I will just leave it as it is.
Yes.
You know, whereas for the Black Angus, maybe I will just lightly salt it and pepper it.
Okay, so light salt and pepper, enough. And this as is.
As is.
Sounds easy, sounds perfect. Shall we get to grilling?
Let's go.
Okay, let's do this.
Wow, nice job.
Hey, Bobby.
And then grab a beer, man.
Hey, your timing is perfect.
Yeah, cheers to that.
Cheers, Solange. So, what do you think?
Yeah, I think overall you nailed it.
Yes,
you know?
yes. So we got the Wagyu on this side and the Black Angus on the far side.
Yes.
What do you recommend starting with?
Okay, so I would recommend actually starting with the secondary cut of the Black Angus. So this is actually much beefier. So in terms of texture-wise, definitely it's slightly harder, you know, than the strip loin. Yeah, but definitely it's a very good secondary cut steak.
Okay. And then we will circle back round.
Yeah. So we start off with the secondary, then we go to the primary, then we start off with the secondary, then we go to the primary.
Okay, I'm gonna follow you, boss. All right, let's do it. Let's try.
Let's try.
That is lovely. You know, I can really taste the difference between the cuts, whether it's a Black Angus or a Wagyu, whether it's grass-fed or grain-fed. There are different profiles of flavor that are in my mouth, and you know, all I can say is you have to try it to really understand. But Bobby, thank you so much for teaching me today. Because
no problem. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, without you teaching me the knowledge, I don't think I would be able to understand how to pick the difference between all the different cuts and breeds and diet. And that's it. We wanted to show you how easy it is to grill at home. Now, I've learned so much across this journey, and if you want to watch my past episodes, hit up get.guinness.com. And please, continue to share your grilling and Guinness moments on Instagram, tagging Guinness.SG and hashtagging the Great Grill Out. Guys, keep grilling, and we'll see you in the next Great Grill Out. Saloncha.
Cheers.
Cheers, brother.